Hey Arson, how you doing? It's Mike McLean here at Prime Motor Cars, Scarborough, Maine. I just wanted to get a video of a passenger van sent over to you so you have an idea of what they kind of look like and what they're about. So on this particular one, there's going to be some differences that you probably will go with or you won't go with, but just to show you the options, just the same. The HID headlights, that is an option. Of course, you can get a regular halogen headlight. The LED daytime running lamps, also an option. But you can get a standard headlight here if you want. The fog lamps, that's another option. This one here is a 4x4, and with the 4x4 you just get a lot bigger raise here. Of course, two-wheel drives, as you can see in the background, they're not quite as high. On the outside here you got some really nice features leading up into the cab. Of course, this one is the comfort seat package, and what the comfort seat package gives you the ability to do is by turning this knob, you can raise and lower the seat portion here to take pressure off your back. You can raise the height of your seat or lower it, and you can also recline it. Fuse panel down here. You also have storage on the end of these doors, which is really nice. So that whole thing swings out so you can store extra materials. Deep pockets here as well, which is really nice. Now this one also has a package on it with the automatic headlights. Again, if you don't want that, you don't have to have it. This has the power mirrors and the blind spot assist, which is that little orange triangle in the mirror there. The really neat thing about these Sprinters is gas tanks are right here. So, you know, you just jump out, gas tank's right there. Once you shut your door, no one can get into your gas tank, stealing your gas. Passenger van has the windows, which is really nice. And of course, the huge back doors. Now, this is another option. If you like it, it's called the rear step bumper. It has sensors in it. You can also go with a trailer package back here and a regular bumper. All right, so back here, the doors are really nice because they both open up to give you that big space opening. Really nice thing too is, if you notice here, these things can turn to 270 doors really easy. And you don't have to worry about mechanics or anything, unlocking anything. So if you want to put it back, it just automatically aligns itself, puts itself back in spot. Now you can see the seats on this unit here. Of course, you can get a longer wheelbase with another row of seats. You can get the seats separated into two rows. You have a ton of options here. Of course, all these seats also come out. You got plenty of lights in the roof and the finished headliner, which is really nice. And the rear view camera on top. Now the really nice thing about the Sprinters is you have big openings. You can literally fit a pallet either through the side or the rear if you wanted to take the seats out and load it that way. But again, real nice entry into the seating positions. This one has a nice grab handle so you're going in and out. There's also a step available if you wanted to get a step so people don't have to climb up as far. You notice the cup holders on the side of the wall there. This one has the emergency exit, which is really nice. And what we'll do now is we'll jump in and take it for a spin, show you how easy it is to drive. Okay, sir, so inside the vehicle you're going to notice it's got a lot of nice features laid out here. So it makes this van a pleasure to drive. One of them is these multifunction steering wheels. Of course, I need to stop at the gas station, as you can see right there, but I can change different parameters of what I want to see here, and this is an option as well. You do still get an analog system that you just control with these buttons here, but with the multifunction steering wheel, it makes it really nice. The four-wheel drive button, if you're considering four-wheel drive, is right here. You have a high range and a low range. Of course, you have some lights here. This is the Audio 15 stereo system. It is a really nice system. You have Bluetooth that's going to be in pretty much every single van, so you can hook up your phone. You can put navigation on these ones if you want. You have different media sources. You have a an SD card port here, and then up here on the dash, you have a USB port, auxiliary plug. So if you wanted to plug in USB, you can also play music through your Bluetooth audio, which is really nice, you know, driving on the road, listen to some tunes. Phone pad here, so if you want to make a phone call, simply just dial the number and hit send. and you're ready to go talking on there. You don't have to pull your phone out, worry about stuff like that. The heating controls are really nice. Now on the passenger van, you have your driver compartment. You have the different selections if you want top or vents or what have you, and then you have your rear compartment. Fan speed for both is separate, AC buttons, so it's just your typical climate control. And then of course you have different features here as well on this one. You have your door locks, hazard buttons, so on and so forth. Really nice and open here, so if you need to jump to the back, you can see you can go on back. You do have storage galore in these things as well. So I have storage here, I have a cup holder here, I have a cup holder down here, I have the cup holders here, I have a storage locker here that actually shuts. You have storage up here, which is really nice because you have these little vents, so you can actually see if you lay something up there, if it's up there. And of course you have the glove box, and you have storage underneath the passenger seat as well. So now driving these things is really nice. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but you have a really commanding view of your surroundings. We're going to take it through this really tight parking lot to kind of show off how easy this thing is to drive, how much of a pleasure it is to drive. Even though this is a big diesel truck, they drive more car-like than they do anything else. So notice this is about as wide as one car, and I can fit through pretty easily. They drive more car-like than they do van-like, I would say. You don't have a lot of body sway, and it actually rides a little nicer when it's loaded down with weight. Turning is quick. It is still a heavy vehicle, so you're not going to break any track times, but I mean, driving around a city environment, or if you get on a backcountry road, you're gonna appreciate what Mercedes has done here in this platform, because it drives very nice. And I know a lot of people in a situation like this with a high roof, they kind of get a little nervous because it's a big vehicle, but the diesel, you got 181 horsepower. It's got pretty good pickup, so there's no lag there as well. Gas mileage, you're gonna be somewhere in the mid-20s in gas mileage, which is outstanding in this size of vehicle. And also another thing that saves you money is the maintenance. 20,000 mile maintenance intervals. So basically you don't have to do anything oil change wise for 20,000 miles. So depending on how many miles you drive a year, you might only take this thing to service twice. So just a real quick, this is the passenger van. Of course, they come in different sizes, different options, and I'd be happy to go over anything you need or want on that. I'll give you a call to follow up with this video. If you need me for anything, my number is 931-446-4076, and I appreciate it, Arson. Thank you.